Alright, what is going on, everybody? And today we are here with one of the final 2018 rebuilds, and the team that won the straw poll was the New Orleans Pelicans. So I think I'm going to do one, maybe two more of these, so don't forget to vote in the straw poll in the description. Get your votes in. Also, there is going to be another straw poll in the description. If you guys channel where I do kind of a realistic my league, my gym series and whatever, and I'm thinking about doing a Madden one. So if you guys are from there and you didn't see the video where I told about the trouble, go check it out. That trouble in the description of which team I should use on my second channel, or if I should not do a Madden franchise at all. So yeah, if this video can get over 1,300 likes, I would appreciate it a lot, because you guys are just killing it. You guys are getting over like 2,000 likes, and like 2K's at its driest like point right now. So like I can't show you guys, or I can't like stress enough how much you guys mean to me, and you guys are showing me great support, and I love every single one of you, even the ones that dislike it. Like, I love all of you so much. So here we are today with the New Orleans Pelicans rebuild. So if you guys could tell, I am growing a pretty impressive beard right now. I'm like 4 days no shaving, and I look like I'm 23 right now, even though I'm only 17. But yeah, so we're here today with the Pelicans rebuild. Pelicans team, I'm going to build around the top two guys, obviously, in Davis and Cousins, but we have to do stuff. We have to trade Solomon Hill, we have to trade Omar Ashik, we have to trade Etwan Moore, probably Alex Ajinka, probably Quincy Pondexter, and probably Drew Holiday we're going to have to trade. Are any of them free agents after this year? Like, I'm going to trade Pondexter right now and just see what I can get. Like, I don't care if we tank this year. I know we have our pick, or at least we should have our pick. Can I get somebody decent? Kyle O'Quinn. Okay, thank you, New York. We just picked up Kyle Quinn. That was very easy. So I just wanted to see, we have our pick after this year, right? Of course we don't. So I have to trade for that. I'm going to turn on trade override, whatever. I'll get my pick back because 2K is behind because with the updated roster. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I'm going for bed. We'll have a nice pick, and we're going to have to do a lot of trading in the offseason. Guys, so the season just ended, and we actually made the playoffs. We ended up as the 7th seed in the Western Conference. Anthony Davis makes All-NBA first team, which is dope. DeMarcus Cousins does make All-NBA first, second, or third team. That's a little, okay. That's a little ridiculous. Anthony Davis makes All-Defensive first team, and I don't even, yeah, they didn't have their first round pick in that draft, because obviously they traded that to the Kings for DeMarcus Cousins. So, we are taking on the 2-seeded OKC Thunder. We're not going to win round one. Like, I could just put it down. I don't think we're going to win. We went 45-37 like 3 other teams did in the Western Conference. These are the stats. Yeah, Drew Holiday, that is not worth $25 million a year, so you could just, he's gone. He's getting traded. So is Solomon Hill. So is Etwan Moore. A lot of trades are happening in this offseason. So let's see what happens. I'm just going to simulate the playoffs. We are going to get swept. We lose in 5 games. And it's a Thunder. Wait, no, Thunder lose to the Rockets. It's a Hornet. What? The Rockets just beat the Hornets in 7 games. Interesting. Interesting performance by the Charlotte Hornets to make it to the NBA Finals. Okay. Pretty cool to see. Hall of Fame, Dirk and Vince. Okay, here we go. League meeting time. We're going to reject these. We're going to go to the draft lottery. We should have like 18, 17, 16, 21. We have picked 21 in the draft. And we are going to fire Alvin Gentry. Like, he probably is going to get fired soon in real life. We're going to fire assistant coach Randy Ayers. We're going to get William Goodrich. We're going to accept Steve Kerr. And we're going to, let's see, we're going to accept William Goodrich. So, we're going to go to the NBA draft here, and see what we're going to do. Like I said, we are going to be trading Etwan Moore, Alex Ajinka, all these guys for Tristan Thompson. Interesting. Zach Randolph, I don't want that contract. I get a first-round pick for the Nuggets. Okay, cool. So, we traded those guys for a first-round pick from Denver, which is, honestly, we're getting another asset that could be used in a future trade. So, we are going to be now trading Ashik and Solomon Hill, see what we can get for these two awful players. Well, no, I'm not going to say they're awful. They're in the NBA, but we're going to do the trade with the Suns, and we get Alec Peters. Not going to be anything on the team. We're just clearing up salary cap. Now, last trade. We are going to trade, I think, Drew Holiday and pick 21, seeing what we can pick up for him. I can get Whiteside. Obviously, we don't need any big men. We need guards. If I can get a nice draft pick, I will. Like, I would love to do this trade, but we don't need centers. Are the Suns? Wait, I don't think the Suns would do this trade, but we're going to try it anyway. I don't know if the Suns are going to have the cap space. Devin Booker is a restricted free agent. Never mind. Let's look at point guards / shooting guards that are making, let's see, less than like $5 million a year. All free agents. Okay, all these guys are free agents, unfortunately. What about small forwards? It's really just gonna give me like Ben Simmons. Wait, we'll make it $7 million. Ben Simmons. Yeah, I'm not trying to make any trades with these guys. Okay, so let's just go back to Trade Finder. Let's see what team has a lot of cap space. We'll go Drew Holiday. Let's see. Obviously, the Clippers, they don't have cap. I'm trying to get, like, a top 7 pick for Drew Holiday in my pick. Pacers would be cool, and I'll give you my pick this year, and I will give you my pick in 2020. They're not going to do that, but I feel like if I throw in 2 seconds... Bang, we have now the 3rd pick in the NBA draft. I'll show you guys the rookie signings with who I drafted. Obviously, I'm not taking Bagley or Aiden. Hopefully, I can get Doncic, or we'll see what happens. Okay, we just traded the number 3 pick in this year's draft for Markelle Fultz. So we're done there. We just traded the 3rd pick, Demar Dotson, who we got in that Kyle Quinn trade. And I think it was Alec Peters, who I got in a salary dump trade. And we just picked up Markelle Fultz from the Philadelphia 76ers. So now we have in place our point guard for the future. We have Fultz at point guard. We're going to have Davis, and then we have Cousins. So we have to go after a shooting guard / small forward in free agency. Not bringing back Darius Miller. I don't know how it's going to be, guys. The bench on this team is literally going to be garbage. Like, all right, DeMarcus Cousins is testing. So is Kyle Quinn. All right, everyone wants to test free agency. So obviously we have bird rights on Cousins. He's already getting an offer from the Chicago Bulls. I'm really hoping he doesn't accept that deal. We have a crap ton of money. Like a crap ton of money. The Bulls are going to ruin this. I know they are. They're going to mess with me. Let's go player option, no trade clause. Okay, where's number 1? We have time to offer Kevin Durant a freaking contract. We're also going to offer Isaiah Thomas a contract with not a no trade clause because I'll probably end up trading this man and keeping Fultz. We're going to do the same thing with Chris Paul. Avery Bradley, I guess we could do something with that because we have so much money to spend. Paul George, I wish, but he's going to go back to Thunder. And also, let's offer Kyle Quinn to come back. He's already getting 2 offers from the Mavs and the Trailblazers. Why? Why is he a hot commodity? Alright, so we're going to give him 5 mil. And where's number 1? Okay, after day 1, Kyle Quinn comes back. Chris Paul accepts another offer. Should I accept that Kyle Quinn? No, we're not going to accept it yet. But thank you, Kyle Quinn, for being that loyal to come back. But we're going to now offer him the same deal. What was it? 5 mil for 3 years. Now, we pick up Bradley, who we can sign. But then Cousins is here. Alright, we're going to pick up Bradley. And that is done. Are we going to be picking up Kevin Durant? We are. So let me just get Cousins again. Let me offer him a contract again. Because we could sign Kevin Durant and then get Cousins on bird rights. And we could build a literally God squad. Okay, we're still his number 1 deal. We get Kevin Durant. Oh my god, this is about to be filthy. Okay, we get Kyle Quinn. Cousins, don't do this to me. Welcome to the God Squad. Welcome to the God Squad. This team is godly. I don't think we're gonna have enough for Marcus Aldridge. Unfortunately, we do not. Oh, that would have been a nice pickup. That would have been a nice. Okay, we can maybe get Melo. No, we cannot get Melo. Alright, we're not going to get Melo or Aldridge, unfortunately, because our mid-level exception is only 3.6 mil, not 5 mil. But what are you going to do? So, I got to sign some players on the minimum. Like I said, guys, the bench is going to be god-awful, so you're going to have to bear with me on that. So, I'll see you guys at the start of next season. I wish I can get Wade, too, but now, I'll see you guys at the start of next season, and you guys can see how bad the bench is, but you're going to see how great the starting lineup is going to be. So, NBA.com actually has us as the number 1 team in the NBA. 2K Sports has us at 2, and number 1 in Mark Spears. But you guys are going to see the team. You can see how bad the bench is, but how amazing the starting lineup is. So we got Fultz and Bradley, such a good defensive backcourt. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins. Just wow. Then we have Kyle Quinn, Wayne Ellington, David Wayne, Quincy Pondexter. So yeah, the bench is god-awful, but the starting lineup is filthy. I actually want to give Bradley 30 minutes. Alright, we'll see how we do with this. This is basically an experiment of how bad your bench can be and how great your starting lineup will be. We are number 1 in like projections, so we'll see. And we've lost our first game of the season. Alright guys, so I guess our bad bench really didn't matter, because if you check your bottom right, we went 61 and 21, which, hey, it's probably a 1 seed or a 2 seed at least. So Luka Doncic, who I thought about drafting, but instead I went to the route of trading for a point guard. He wins Rookie of the Year for the Hawks. Brook Lopez, 6th Man of the Year for the Bulls. I wonder if he's backing up his brother. Probably not. They probably got somebody else. Drummond, Defensive Player of the Year. Frank Ntilikina, Most Improved. And Coach of the Year, Tyronn Lue. We kind of maybe got snubbed. It's alright. So Westbrook, Wall, James, Antetokounmpo, Drummond. No Pelicans. NBA second team. Wait. No Pelicans at all. The only one we get is Anthony Davis, which means Kevin Durant didn't even make it. Wait. Markel Fultz made it. Okay, Markel Fultz was a beast. He's definitely on an all-defensive team. There he is, all-defensive first team. Let's go. And that's it. He'll also... Actually, yeah, we didn't have any rookies because we traded it for Markel Fultz. So, we are here with the 2 seed in the Western Conference. The Minnesota Timberwolves were 1 game better than us. They drafted Robert Williams and they have Rocco. Wow, that team is amazing. Robert Williams, one of the best defenders in these draft classes. Wow. Okay, he definitely complements Karl-Anthony Towns really good. And they have Rocco, a 3-and-D guy. So we are taking on the Phoenix Suns in round 1, who we kind of fleeced with that Alec Peters trade and stuff like that. But yeah, they still have a fairly good team. Now, the Bulls. Who's their starting center? Oh, wow, they signed Joel Embiid. They have Brook, and I'm sure they have Robin. Yep. So they have both Lopez's, which is cool. So round 1 against the Suns, we should win. Oh, I actually didn't even show you guys the stats. My bad. But we swept them, which was expected. Now, we're taking on the Thunder. Hopefully, we can get revenge. But here are the stats. Kevin Durant, 23 points. I don't know how he didn't make an All-NBA team. Unless I'm blind and I missed it. Nope, he didn't. He didn't win it at all. Nope. So, yeah, he was very good this year. And you can check it. His first rounder against the Suns. He played pretty poorly. Anthony Davis, 19.9.8. Cousins, 16-9. Fultz, 8-5, and 8.7 assists, and 3 steals. Bradley, 12. We know about his defensive stuff, and the bench. The bench. So, I actually want to see. We have a chance to get, like, 394 overalls, which is honestly impressive as hell if we can pull that off. So, round 2, don't... we lose. We lose to the freaking Thunder in 7 games. What are you going to do? Oh, my God. Okay, well, obviously, we have one goal of this offseason, and that is to upgrade the bench. There goes... the Thunder made it to the finals, too. We were down 3-0. We came back, won 3 in a row, and then we lose, unfortunately. So, let's check out league meetings and all that stuff. Let's reject this. Let's reject this. All right, so we have draft picks, though, because next year is the last year. And I'm honestly going to throw draft picks just to get, honestly, a bench player, because that's all we need to upgrade. Like, Kyle Quinn's pretty solid for the bench, and then that's it. Like, we need help. So, let's see if I could trade, honestly, 3 first-round picks to pick up a player. Nobody wants to trade me a player? Okay. Can I trade these 2 first-round picks for, like, 2 picks next year? A first and a second, a first and a second, 2 first. No, it's the same picks. Yeah, it's weird. I don't get why they offer the same pick, and they can do that. So no team decided to offer me 2 first-round picks. Bucks, do you want to give me your pick next year? And I'll throw you a second-round pick. Okay. So we have, 2 Bucks picks now that we're going to package probably in a trade later on. So let's go to rookie signings. Alright, nothing there. Team player options. We'll bring back Jackson just to trade him. Because I hope I can get Marcus Sol on a mid-level exception. That would be honestly dope. So let's see if we can do Jackson. Wait, and 2 first-round picks. Bucks and Pelicans. Could we get like a decent set? Okay, 75 overall McConnell. I would like a 77 or 78. Alright, let's just see cheap players that are like a 77 or a 78. Let's go minimum overall. We'll go 76. So, let's see what player I can maybe make a trade for. Mason Plumlee I saw, but is he a free agent? He is. Who's not a free agent? Isaac Knox. See, it's a bunch of rookies that are going to be so hard for me to get. Michael Porter Jr., Bamba. Like, it's impossible. Like, I would love to get Mohamed Bamba for Frank Jackson. Honestly, wait. Why do those picks only have 1 star? 2 first-round picks. Okay, no, we just got Mohamed Bamba. Dope. So that just helps out our bench, like, drastically, like, defensive-wise. So my free agents, we'll bring back Wayne Ellington if we can. Cool. So now we have Bamba, Kyle Quinn off the bench, which is alright. Marcus Sol, he would take the mid-level exception, but we don't have enough on it. I don't know why. I don't know how to fluctuate your mid-level exception. Like, damn it. Alright, could I trade Avery Bradley, like, for a shooting guard that's like a 79 and then a bench player? Probably not. I can get Tim Hardaway Jr. and Frank Ntilikina. Could I do that without Mohamed Bamba in the trade? Because then I would be like, hell yes. Not doing that then. Okay. So let's trade. Actually, we're going to trade Wayne Ellington once we get him. So I'm going to sign a bunch of like weird players, whatever. And I'll see you guys at the start of next year's season. And then, or yeah, if I have a trade or not. Because if I can pick up Zach Randolph and Tony Allen, that is 2 steals right there. Alright, guys. So I'm trying to trade a first, 2 seconds, Nene and Wayne Ellington for Malcolm Brogdon. Okay, they don't want to do that. What about if I throw you another first? Okay, so we just picked up Malcolm Brogdon. So, guys, I think the team is set for this year. Fultz, Bradley, KD, Davis, Cousins, Bamba, Brogdon, Randolph, Allen, Grant. Like, the bench is a lot better. Kyle Quinn, wow, we went down to a 73. That's kind of weird. But yeah, this is the team, guys. Like, the bench is definitely a lot better than last year. Let's hope we can win it all this year. Like, we had 61 wins last year. We're the number 1, number 2, and number 1 team in the NBA. Like, if we go check out, like, play a game, we're the number 1 offense, number 1 defense, number 1 overall. Yeah, so I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Hopefully, we can win a championship. So, yeah, guys, we just went 76-6. Markelle Fultz. I knew somebody on our team was going to win MVP, but Markelle Fultz, 20 points, 9 assists, 3 steals. What a pickup. We pretty much traded Jrue Holiday, 2 first-round picks to get Markelle Fultz, basically, because we got the number 30 pick, and then we traded, I think, another first, and we got Markelle Fultz on the squad. We're definitely getting Coach of the Year. There's Steve Kerr, and, yeah, so Fultz All-NBA first team. There's KD on All-NBA second team. And All-NBA third team, we got DeMarcus Cousins. So we had somebody on all 3 NBA teams, all defensive first team. There's Markelle Fultz. And that's it for us. We didn't have any rookies. So let's check out standings. Obviously, we're the number 1 seed by far. 22 games better than the other team. We were 34 games better than the team we're taking on in round 1. And the Cavs, we were honestly like 28 games better than them as well. So, and they were the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. So here's the stats. You guys can see we had a great bench. Like Brogdon and Bamba off the bench. That just shows how great defensively this team probably was. Here's the stats if you guys want to pause. And Tony Allen as well. Like if we go to team stats here, we are number 1 in points per game. The best defensive team allowing points. Point differential 22 to compare to 6. Oh my god. Can I check like your offensive rating? Wait, is that a I'm trying to find it. I don't even know. But yeah, like you guys can see how good of a team we were compared to everybody else. We honestly, yeah, we were amazing. Like we were amazing. And you can just look at the point differential. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, let's go to the playoffs. Honestly, we're gonna simulate no hesitation. First 3 rounds. Wow, we actually lost a game to the Mavericks, which is kind of annoying. Like we were 30 games better than them, almost 40. And we are we're taking on a 17 Trailblazers. They actually won 2 games against us. Shout out to them. Taking on the 6th-seeded Hawks. Doncic, Zauki. No match. Cowell, Pope, Bruno Langford, John Collins. No way. Game 1 we win. Game 2 we win. Game 3 we win. And Game 4 we win. So we sweep the Hawks. That was expected. Markelle Fultz 6 on MVP and All-NBA first team. All-NBA defensive first team and finals MVP. So guys, we built one of the craziest teams ever. Like this is like we had 3 93 overalls and then we had 4 more 80s in Brogdon, Bamba, Bradley, and Fultz. And then we had, honestly, like, then we had Randolph and Tony Allen getting minutes, the veterans, the vets. So that's great for me. Thank you all for watching. Let's see if this video can get over 1,500 likes. You guys have been honestly killing it, so I expect you guys to do that. Means a lot. Go check out the straw poll, 2 of them, 1 on which team we're doing next, 1 of the last 2, I think, ones we're doing. And then go vote on which Madden team I should maybe do on the second channel. Like, we do a realistic simulation series, kind of how I do on NBA 2K17 and stuff like that. So that's going to be for me. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.